dome or an arena that size, so it'll be different. But yeah, we've never played in a dome that size my freshman year or even in high school. I don't remember.
What do you think would be your routine when you guys get there, just in terms of getting acclimated? Do you have any sort of routine you do to get to know some rims or anything like that?
Yeah, just a lot of shots. Getting used to the depth perception will be something big that we'll probably focus on a little bit, shooting-wise, in the practices leading up to the game. Just getting used to that change in depth.
How was your role change this year as opposed to last year when you were kind of feeling out your way as a freshman, and now you have that experience?
I think really I'm just more confident in my shooting ability this year, so that's been something that I feel like I've contributed to more in that aspect. And then, of course, defensively, just trying to bring it every practice, every game.
How much has practice just kind of changed in the sense that you guys were 6 at most 7 deep last year? This time around it's 10, 11 strong. You field full 5s every time you go out. I mean, how much does that change in practice, and how much does that just change in game, knowing that there's more time to get breathers? You're not relying on that 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, I think in practice especially, it's enabled us to do a lot more 5-on-5 live against each other. So I remember last year we would go against the men's practice team most often, but now we're able to scrimmage against each other, and it makes things a little bit more competitive.
Packed week last week of competition, 4 games in a week basically. Would you learn both yourself and also with this team kind of that maybe can carry forward?
I think it was great that we had such a packed schedule to start it off. I think our freshmen learned a lot about how you need to have recovery, you need to focus on your body and things like that. And I was impressed with the way my team played, of course. Having 3 games back to back to back, we were able to pick a lot of things to work on. So I think of all things, learning what we could get better at is the thing we'll take away from that 3-game home stretch the most.
A couple things that you learned that you can get better at that you want to put out there?
Of course, defensively, we want to just keep improving as a team, beating teams on defense, stopping the ball handler, the dribbler, not getting beat baseline, and things like that. Just a bunch of little things we could just fine-tune.
Lydia's been pretty solid in the last couple weeks here to open the year. I mean, is that something that you guys saw in preseason kind of leading up, that she would certainly occupy that role behind Ruthie, or was that more of a surprise once those games, especially that Team USA game, started?
It definitely wasn't a surprise at all. We all have been working out with each other in the summer, knowing that she's at home getting her work in, and I feel like Lid's been kind of set back from her injuries the past couple years, so finally she's not hurt. She had her little incident with her nose, but she was still able to play because of that. So I think she's finally able to get a real opportunity that's not being held back by injuries, so I'm not surprised at all by her play.
What do you remember about the Syracuse team? They almost came in here and upset you guys last year.
I remember they were really scrappy, really fast team, kept us on our toes. I remember it being a very intense game. Of course, it was a home opener, but definitely they had a lot of defensive intensity, so we'll have to focus, really bring focus to play against them.
Thank you, Taylor.